Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, we will talk about 3 old British coins. Many people say these coins are worth a lot of money and can make you rich. But is that true? In this video, we will show you the real value of these coins. We will also share their history and what makes them special. Let's get started. First up is the 1962 2 shillings coin. It is also called a florin. It was used in the United Kingdom before 1971. 2 shillings was 1/10 of £1. This coin is old and some people say it is very rare and can sell for $5,000. But is that true? Let's look at the facts. On the front of the coin, you can see a young Queen Elizabeth II. Around her head, the coin says, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina. This means, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. This is normal on coins from that time. On the back of the coin, there is a rose in the middle. Around the rose, you will see a thistle, a shamrock, and a leek. These are symbols for Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The rose is for England. This shows the 4 parts of the United Kingdom. The back also says, FID Def 2 shillings 1962. FID Def means, Defender of the Faith. This is one of the Queen's titles. This coin is not made of silver. It is made of a mix of copper and nickel. It is not a rare coin. In 1962, the Royal Mint made around 35 million of these coins. That is a lot. So this coin is common, not rare. In 1971, the UK changed its money system. They stopped using shillings. After that, this 2 shillings coin was used as a 10-pence coin. It stayed in use until 1993, when new, smaller 10-pence coins came out. Now let's talk about the value. In coin books and online price guides, this coin is not very expensive. A used coin is usually worth £1 or £2. In very good condition, it might sell for £5 to £10. That is all. Some websites and videos say this coin is worth $5,000. This is not true for most coins. These high prices are often fake or just made to get attention. Most of these coins are not worth much. There are some special cases. If a coin has an error from the factory, it can be worth more. For example, if the coin has a mistake like a double stamp, a crack, or missing letters, collectors may pay more. But these error coins are very rare. There is also something called a proof coin. These coins are made very carefully and have a shiny, mirror-like surface. They are not made for normal use. Proof coins are made in small numbers. If a 1962 proof florin exists, it can be worth more. But again, these are not common. If you want to check your coin, look at the condition. Is it scratched, worn, or dirty? If yes, it is not worth much. If it looks new and shiny, it might be worth a little more. You can also ask a coin shop or check online auctions. Remember, just because a coin is old does not mean it is rare. The 1962 2 shillings coin is interesting and nice to keep, but for most people, it is only worth a few pounds or dollars. If someone says it is worth thousands, be careful. Always check with real coin experts or auction websites. Next is the 1948 1 shilling coin with King George VI. Some say this coin is worth $2,000. Let's see if that's true. The 1948 1 shilling is a silver-colored coin made mostly of cupronickel. It weighs about 5.65 grams and measures around 23.5 millimeters in diameter. On the front, it shows King George VI with the inscription, George of 60, GBROMN Rex F laughing face, IND, IMP, which means, George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. The back features the traditional crown lion standing on a crown, a classic British design for shillings of that era. The 1948 coin comes from the post-World War II period when the UK was still using silver-colored coins before full decimalization in 1971. This year's mintage was fairly large. Several million coins were made at the Royal Mint. Because so many were produced, the 1948 1 shilling is not considered rare in normal condition. Most coins you find in old collections or at markets are worth just a few pounds, roughly equivalent to their face value adjusted for inflation. So where does the $2,000 value come from? Sometimes, coins listed at very high prices online can cause confusion. These listings may advertise rare or mint condition, coins to attract buyers, but most of these prices are asking prices, not actual sales. Real auction sales show that ordinary 1948 1 shilling coins usually sell for a modest amount, often between £2 and £20, depending on condition. Coins that have wear, scratches, or cleaning lose value quickly. However, if you have a coin in exceptionally high condition, such as MS65 or above, which means almost perfect condition with no wear and original surface, it can be worth several £100s or more. These coins are much rarer because most circulated heavily. Another way to increase value is if the coin has a mint error, for example, a double design, a misstrike, or an unusual marking. Some error coins have sold for thousands of pounds, but these are very rare and must be authenticated by experts. If your 1948 1 shilling is a proof coin, made specially for collectors with a shiny finish and sharp details, it could also be worth more than usual, but proof coins from that year are uncommon. To find out your coin's true value, it's best to look at recent auction results or consult with professional coin graders like PCGS or NGC. They can verify the coin's condition and authenticity, which greatly affects its price. So, while it's exciting to hear about a $2,000 value, most 1948 1 shillings are worth much less unless they are in superb condition or have a rare error. Still, it's a wonderful piece of history from the era of King George VI and definitely worth keeping. Our last coin today is the 1969 10 new pence coin. This coin was made after the United Kingdom changed to decimal money in 1971. The 10 new pence coin replaced the old 2 shillings coin, but the size stayed the same for many years. Some people say this coin is worth $3,000 or more, but let's look at the real facts. On the front of the coin, you will see a young Queen Elizabeth II. Around her head, the coin says, Elizabeth II DG Regina. This means, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. This is normal writing on British coins during this time. On the back of the coin, there is a design that shows a lion. This lion is a traditional symbol of England. It is standing on a crown. Around the design, the coin says, 10 new pence. This shows the coin's value after decimal money started. This 1969 10 new pence coin is made of copper nickel, a mix of copper and nickel. It is not made of silver. Many millions of these coins were made by the Royal Mint, so this coin is not rare. The 10 new pence coin was made to help people get used to decimal money. The old British money system was very different and hard to understand for many. The 10p coin helped make things easier because 100 pence now made £1. In coin books and price lists, a normal 1969 10 new pence coin is only worth a few pounds if it is used. If the coin looks old or scratched, it is worth even less. Usually, these coins sell for £1 or £2. If the coin is in very good condition, meaning it looks almost new, it could be worth a little more, maybe £5 to £10. But this is still not very expensive. Some websites and sellers say this coin can sell for $3,000 or more. This is usually not true. Most coins are not worth that much. These big prices happen only for very rare mistakes or special coins. If the coin has an error, it can be worth more. Errors might be double printing, missing parts, or wrong dates. Some collectors like these errors and will pay more money for them. But error coins are very rare and hard to find. There is also something called a proof coin. Proof coins are made in small numbers and look shiny and perfect. They are made for collectors, not for normal use. If a 1969 10 new pence proof coin exists, it can be worth more than a regular coin. But these proof coins are rare. If you want to check your coin's value, look at its condition. Is it clean and shiny? Or is it worn and scratched? A coin in better condition is usually worth more. You can also ask the coin shop or check online auctions to see what people pay for these coins. Real auction prices are the best way to know how much your coin is really worth. Even though this coin is old and interesting, it is common because many were made. It is not rare. Most people who have this coin will find it is only worth a small amount. Remember, age alone does not make a coin valuable. Condition, rarity, and errors are what make coins worth more money. These three coins, the 1962 2 shillings, 1948 1 shilling, and 1969 10 new pence are interesting pieces of British history. Many people say they are worth thousands, but most were made in large numbers and are not very rare. Their true value depends on their condition, if they have any errors, or if they are special proof coins. Most regular coins sell for just a few pounds or dollars. If you have one, check with experts or look at auction prices to find out its real value. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below for more coin videos.